everybody! I'm back! You missed me, I know. Facebook says that my connection is weak again. I hate Facebook so much in their goddamn app. I hate it. Mom, is my connection shitty? Please tell me. It's me, I'm here. I am woman, everybody. I'm here to review this backward lanyard with this badge on it that says Women in Horror Film Festival, VIP at the bottom there. That was me. I went to the film festival. Quite frankly, I didn't want to go. It was totally my wife's thing. My wife says I look good. Thanks for the lie. How's the signal, though? I know. So yeah, I didn't want to go to this. I mean, I wasn't like, I don't want to go because it's a bunch of women making films. It was just that, it's a first-year convention, and, I was afraid. I was afraid that, it would be like a bunch of bull dykes in flannel with boots. And, there might be some sort of menstrual blood rituals going on that would, erupt in an orgy of violence against my junk. My junk. Because I'm a man. But, it wasn't like that. That's why I was afraid. I didn't want shit to fucking go down on my junk. But it turned out to be cool. It was a first-year festival, like I said. Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I did. And it was fun. I had a good time. I would definitely... I'm telling you my whole review. I took notes, everybody. I got a pen that lights up. It's for the Star Wars fans out there. And I took some notes on a piece of paper. And was it all positive? Absolutely not. What could you expect? It's a first-year festival. So we're going to start out with the negatives first. And we'll end on a high note. Because, it's better that way. It makes it less painful. By the way, now I know the promoters, Sam and Vanessa, and they're ultra cool. And, saying bad shit about their festival is awkward now. And that's why, I don't think they'll recognize me. Because, I put on the hat. And I think it'll help. They probably won't know it's me. And, I don't want to get kicked out of their festival for next year. My wife would kill me. So we'll just go through the negatives first. Like I said, it's a first-year con. You can't expect greatness right off out of the gate. But they're good people, and they'll get their shit straightened out, and it'll be a really great festival. I'm sure of it. So, first of all, mega overpriced the convention was. For a first-year festival, it was $45 or $55 at the door for a one-day pass. That being said, most film festivals charge that for a weekend of of this level. That's like a weekend pass. So that was for one day. That's really expensive. For a full weekend pass is $125. Now we're at $140 at the door. Now we're creeping up into Toronto after midnight kind of prices. Screamfest out in LA prices. They're in the hundreds. Fantastic Fest. Those are all up in the hundreds. This is not any of those. It was a first-year con, very small. So those prices are really, Hi. My wife insisted that we go VIP because she wanted to go to the VIP party. And quite frankly, VIP party was the only perk of being a VIP. And it costs between like $75. It costs like $75 more to go VIP for the party. So, I mean, that being said, the party, like, you didn't need to be VIP to go to the party. It was all out, like, most of it was out in the hall. People were just hanging out outside of the room. So, like, anybody with a wristband or fucking anything could have, like, wandered in there. There was nobody checking. So, I mean, it felt, I felt a little fucking gypped on that. Because it's like, wow, what did we pay all this extra money for? Anybody could be fucking hanging out here, like, drinking in the hallway and would have got the same effect. They were doing, like, hors d'oeuvres. And, that was all out in the hall. Like, they didn't fucking ask to see your VIP badge or anything before they gave you a chicken wing. So, anybody could have got into that. We paid a lot of money for it. And, lower the price a lot. A lot. The hotel was also, like, there was no discount on the hotel. And it was, it wasn't crazy expensive. It was a beautiful hotel. That's one of my positives. I don't want to get into the positives. We're just doing negative right now. Because nobody can tell who I am with a hat on. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. You didn't think I'd be able to drink this with my hat on, did you? Where were we? Okay, so the hotel was really nice, but there was no discount. Like, there's usually a group rate for stuff like this, where they bump it down to like $99 a night. There was none of that, so that would be cool. Yeah, like I was saying, the ticket for like Toronto After Dark is $150. So I mean, Toronto After Dark is like, that's like my holy grail fucking film festival. They get like everything that's in their festival goes straight to fucking VOD and gets a fucking distribution deal. Like, all their stuff is like amazing. So they charge $150. Just saying. What else do we got here? Yeah, there was for $200 for the VIP. We got nothing except for the party. I already said that. Discount. Scheduling could have been done better. Like, there was multiple times, like, the maximum break between films was like 15 to 30. I mean, the average time was like 15 to 30 minutes. So, like, there was times where we were starving, but trying to take in all of the movies. We really wanted to see everything. So, like, my wife had to run to the fucking, like, she had to miss a Q&A to run to the restaurant to, like, try to get food for us. And we just, like, sat there and scarfed it during the fucking movies. There needs to be bigger breaks so that, like, people can go get something to eat, It's like, it was like, some of the days were just like bang, 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 like 15-minute breaks. It's like, when are we going to fucking eat? Like, we were making our sick self sick at breakfast, like trying to eat enough to like stretch us out through the fucking day. It didn't work. And we had a snack bag and stuff too. We had a cat bag snack It's an inside joke with my wife. You're not going to get it. So, there needed to be like, hey, these people are going to need to fucking eat at some point, other than like popcorn. They had a little concession stand. More like longer breaks for food, at least one, like an hour for food. Fuck off out the door, go to Popeyes or Bojangles. Even the hotel you don't want to. We'll go right into it. The hotel restaurant was not prepared. The hotel restaurant and bar were not prepared for anybody more than like one person sitting down. We tried to go there like on one of the longer breaks to get food, and like we saw no one. We went to the restaurant, sat there for like fucking like half an hour, And I was like, well, there's always a bartender. Let's just go in there and order. We went to the fucking bar, and there was nobody in there. It's like, somebody give us food. We had to fuck off. We had to fuck off outside. We went to fucking Witch. Barely made it back in time. I wasn't the only one that was complaining about that. It was everybody. That seems to not just be, like isolated to this festival. It always seems like the hotel restaurants don't know that there's anything special going on, and they have like one person waiting tables and cooking and bartending, and you can't get shit. And that was the case for this place. Like, we didn't even see that. We were there for an hour, like, between the two fucking rooms, and like, we didn't see anybody. It was like Mabel, like, was 150 years old, like, cooking and waiting tables. It didn't work! I was starving! So, like, tell the fucking hotel to get their shit together. What else do we got? Minor bitch. More features would have been cool. I think there was like 5 features for the entire run. A lot of shorts. I like a feature. I like a good feature over a short. There was massive, like, block after block of shorts, and then, like, feature. I like more features. That's just me, okay? It's probably other people, too. And we continue. Aren't we having fun? We're going to get to the positives. It's okay. Another negative. Also, like, in like, maybe, like, as a fair exchange with, like, if you didn't want to do bigger breaks between the films, have, like, the concession stand selling fucking hot dogs or something. Something substantial other than a fucking bag of popcorn and candy. That would work, too. You could scarf a couple dogs down, like, in 15 minutes. Uh-oh. Sam, this isn't me. Somebody else is reading. Sam is here. She's a promoter. Welcome, Sam. And I'm sorry. I hope we're still friends. But it's not me. It's cool. So, as a fan or press going to this for the first time, it was very filmmaker oriented. Like, everybody was thanking the filmmakers for making it fucking awesome. Sam is awesome, by the way, and it's all going up from here. So don't be mad at me, Sam, even though this isn't me. So it was very filmmaker oriented. Sometimes, as a fan or like alienated. Like, everybody was thanking the filmmakers and stuff, and it's like, hey, I spent $400 to fucking get in this thing. Thank me too. We're out. There's like some of us out here. We're fans. We're not all filmmakers. Although it was mostly filmmakers, so I get it. But Larry needs a pat on the back, even though this isn't Larry. That dude Larry that usually does this shit, he's, he needs to get a little stroke in. Oh my God, it's Dave! I haven't even gotten to Dave. I got Dave listed under the positives. It's okay not to watch the Steelers this season, by the way, Dave. Like, it's okay. Based on what we've seen. Just, don't even worry. Just fuck off. Thank you, Larry and Melissa. This isn't Larry, Sam. So, yeah. Everybody loves Dave. Dave was the hit of the con. I love Dave. I gotta see your documentary. I've been looking for it on the torrents, but I can't find it. I'm joking. I'll pay for it. So, there's that. I think that's all of the negatives. Sam? I think that was it. Uh-oh. She's tagging me and shit. Better vendors. Like, it was a lot of arts and crafts shit. I don't know, like, I mean, that's not my stuff. But, like, it's a film festival, so you don't expect vendors to be there. So that's just, like, a perk anyway. And I don't think I've ever gone to a film festival that had vendors of any, like, usually some filmmakers are selling their shit. That'd be cool. The filmmakers with tables selling fucking DVDs and stuff. I'd be down with that. I'd buy the shit out of those. So we're getting to the positives. Let's bring in Larry, shall we? Oh, hey guys, it's me. I don't know who that other asshole was, but he had some good points. Now the positives, everyone. Wow, it feels weird not having that on. I don't have that echo in my ears. Okay. Positives. Good films. Good films. We kind of like, yeah, Sam, I'm here. Hey, it's Sam, everybody. I didn't even know you're in here. It's me, Larry, now. So, like, my wife and I have a deal when we go to film festivals, especially when the breaks are short, that, if we start watching any of them and they, just fucking bite a cock, it's like clearly, bad quality. We say, like, we'll give it a little while, we'll get the fuck out and go get some food, take a break or something, and we'll miss that shit. Well, that never happened at this film festival, the Women in Horror Film Festival. So that's, thumbs up, because all the films were worth watching, and we hung out for every single one. Who else did that? There's my pat on the back. Nobody did that. Did anyone else do that? I don't think so. What was I saying? Oh, so we never left because the film sucked. So it was a really decent lineup. The hotel was beautiful. I've never been to a hotel like that. The layout was crazy. It was like summer camp. Like it was like the lobby and the convention center were in one building, and then there was like, I guess, separate buildings. We were in the Woodlands. We saw deer. We were in the Woodlands building, and like you had to walk to like get to the con, and there was a pool table and a foosball table. I can't think of anything better. It was a really beautiful hotel. The screening room was like a mini theater. It had an amphitheater, like, the slant stadium seating with 3 great projectors that all fucking almost, the last one was good. There was projector issues, but it was no one's fault, and like, quite frankly, barely noticed until they broke for reals. So a beautiful hotel. Quick will call. Like, usually will call's a clusterfuck when you go to stuff like this. You walk up with your piece of paper, and it takes like fucking half an hour for them to find your name, and maybe they don't have the we're waiting for the badges to get here. Like, we're surprised that anything's going on. It wasn't like that at all. It was like, what's your name? I didn't even need a piece of paper. What's your name? Bam! Ready to go. So that was refreshing. Great screening room, I already said. The after parties were fucking fun. A lot of fun. The VIP party, it was pretty much... Yes, the volunteers were good. And that says a lot. Sam, I do a lot of conventions and film festivals, so like, I'm not just some dickhead talking. Like, a lot. And most of them are terrible at will call, and the volunteers suck, and like, you have all that going on. It was good. After parties, pretty much movies all fucking day, and then just getting tore up and hanging out with the filmmakers at night, and then get up and repeat like for days until you can't take it anymore. It was fun. It was fun. So really cool on that. Usually, unless you go to like the really big film festivals, the after parties are non-existent, or they're just kind of stuffy. People kind of standing around thinking that they're fucking awesome, I guess. And I think that goes right into my next point. Cool people. Everybody was fucking cool, especially Dave. And the promoters, Sam and Vanessa, were fucking like friendly. Everybody was wicked cool. Including the celebrities were fucking like... The celebrities weren't all like sitting behind tables like staring at you when you went by. Like the Saskas, you couldn't fucking shut them up. They were everywhere. And like super friendly. They weren't asking for fucking money to get autographs. Heather Langenkamp was fucking awesome. Yes, Sam rocks. Pat yourself on the back. So that was cool, like we met the Saskas when we first got there, and we were like, so you guys got a vending table set up, and you're gonna be like charging for autographs and shit. And they were like, fuck no, we're gonna be like watching movies and walking around and shit. And I was like, really? I haven't seen that before. Go fucking see them at Monster Mania in fucking Baltimore. They're not gonna be hanging out. They'll be behind a table and fucking, $30. You can fucking talk to them. Not so here. They were just there because they wanted to support women in film, and it was fucking awesome. And they weren't alone. Heather Langenkamp and Amanda Wyss, even though I thought it was Weiss all my life. It's Wyss, everybody. It's pronounced Wyss. Amanda Wyss. Which is fun to say. Wyss. So, like, they were just, like, hanging out. They didn't even have fucking tables. They were just peeps. They were just peeps like everybody else. And you could just walk up to them and talk to them if you got, lubricated enough to fucking, get the fucking balls going. What else? Cool people. The Q&As were fun. What's Dave saying? I'm never calling you David, Dave. The special guests were awesome, he says. Yes, please don't have guests behind tables. Dave is right. See, that's why Dave is awesome. Dave, you got to send me some of your music when you're in a band and stuff. Were you in a punk band, Dave? I feel like you were. You had to be. I love me punk. Fun Q&As. The Q&As were casual, too. People were just sitting on the edge of the stage, talking shit. Oh. What, jazz fusion, Dave? Was it jazz fusion? Indie rock. That's good, too. That's my second favorite. Get, set, go. Where are we going? I'm ready. Let's fucking do it, Dave. I'm with you, buddy. So the Q&As were casual and fun and, like, informative. Especially the Saskas, who've been through the fucking ringer. As far as, like, a room of filmmakers asking them about their distribution issues and fucking shit like that. Like, invaluable. Really good information. Which I thought was cool. Even though it doesn't apply to me, I was still... I know, Dave. I was just fucking with you. Get, set, go. Terrible name, by the way. But I hope the music's good. Celebrities were great. I already named them. Lynn Lowry. Some of the stand-up. I got a t-shirt. We were hanging out with these filmmakers. Slasher Sleep Out. It's actually from the movie Ruin Me. And we were hanging out with Trista Bissett and David Handelman. Like, since Horror Hound Indianapolis. It was like we met them at Horror Hound Indianapolis, all tore up. We explained to them that we purposely did not watch Ruin Me at that film festival because we were going to. That's right, everybody. You got it in the back. The Women in Horror Film Festival, and we wanted to watch every single fucking movie that they had to offer. So that's what we did. We skipped it there. We talked to them. They remembered us. We were hanging out all weekend, saving each other's seats, sharing snacks, and having a good time. But it was awesome because I had never seen their movie, and I was so afraid that it was gonna suck because we'd been hanging out with them for 2 fucking festivals and cons, for it seems like weeks, and I was just afraid. What do you do? I was like, I can't even tell you your movie sucks at this point. Normally, it's not a problem. But you're hanging out with people, and it's like Sam. How do I tell her film festival sucks? I'm glad it didn't. But it's hard, I'm not an asshole, completely. Right, honey? My wife's awful silent. Anyway, so their movie was fucking awesome. It was my favorite movie. By far my favorite feature, just because it's my kind of movie, and they were selling these T-shirts. I didn't want, I didn't want to buy one, even though it's fucking cool as shit. I didn't want to buy one, because what if the movie sucks? What are you gonna do with it then? You're gonna walk around with wearing a T-shirt from a shit fucking movie? That would be terrible, even if you know the people. I'm not doing that. So, I'm not going to lie. You can say what you want. I will be honest. But, luckily their movie was awesome, and I was like, give me a fucking T-shirt, man. It was yes! And it won Best Feature. Hey! Ruin Me's here! Drinking game starting now. Take a shot every time he says the F word. Holy shit! I'm assuming it's David, maybe Trista. You would be really fucked. You would be fucked. So fucking fucked. Get started. I got you primed up just on that. Yeah, I swear a lot. I do in life. I'm not going to censor myself. This is how I speak. And I say fuck a fucking lot. Okay? It's a filler. You fill in spaces. You have to take one of those brain shots. I am not doing that shot with the semen in the middle of it. I didn't want to say it looked like semen when Trista was drinking it, but it looked like just a load floating in the middle of some kind of a liquid. And I wanted to I wanted to say it while she was drinking it because she probably would have thrown up, but I didn't. I held off. I was on my best behavior. I was at a fancy film festival. And, see, everybody loves Dave. Even Ruin Me's talking to Dave. But Dave, on the other hand, awesome dude. I'm pretty sure he was the only dude I saw just wearing horror T-shirts like me all weekend. So, I picked him out. And Dave, I think he almost watched all of the screenings, a majority of them. He was just in there fucking supporting everybody, which I thought was awesome. And his feature, Murder Made Easy, was my second favorite feature, and it kicked ass. It had a fucking, little twist at the end that I did not see fucking coming. And he's got this marketing thing where, he's got a postcard with all the actors on it, and you pick, who you think's going to survive, or if any. I'm going to tell everybody now to ruin it, so that he can never do that again. The person that survives, I'm not going to do that, Dave. But Dave's awesome, real horror fan. He's going to watch Carnage Park and write a report and get back to me. Because we're both big fans of... oh my god, I'm going to pull a blank and look like a total dick. Oh, he's a friend of mine, too. It's awful. I can't. Oh, Pat Healy. Yes! Pat Healy. Awesome dude, too. We're both big Pat Healy fans. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's my review, everybody. On my app, just for everybody that doesn't know, I rate cons as, would I go back? Yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Would I go back to the Women in Horror Film Festival? Fuck yeah. Even if it's still really expensive, my wife and I will be back 100%. And my only fear is, you can keep it expensive. I just don't, there's a huge buzz around it right now, and I don't want it to get fucking big. Because if it gets big, it'll fucking suck. Does anybody remember MegaCon? That was just a cute little fucking convention a little while ago. And now, it's owned by fucking Disney or something. I don't know. We don't want that to happen. We want, a respectable amount so that Sam and Vanessa can make a little bit of coin, and make a feature film from it. But we don't want Disney buying it. I don't want to see Iron Man fucking tables set up and shit. So I will be back. I hope a lot more people don't come. I'm selfish, okay? Fuck. Drink. I gotta go, everybody. It's been fun. It's like a reunion, everybody. Look at this. This feels like we're just hanging out, doesn't it? Except for I can't hear anybody talk. All right, guys. Sunday at 5 o'clock. I'm finally doing the drawing for the custom Salem's Lot VHS that I made. I don't have one with me to show. What it is, it's a 1991 TBS Halloween night broadcast of Salem's Lot with all of these nostalgic commercials still intact. And I found it at a thrift store, and I'm making custom designed copies of it to give it away. I'm explaining it to everybody that hasn't been here. And am I going to Screamfest? Is that for me? Oh, he's probably talking to ruin me. I'm giving it away on Sunday at 5 o'clock. I'm finally going to give it away to some lucky person who entered. And you'll have it. It's like you'll be the only one of 2 people that has it. Well, 3 counting me. It was great for all you guys to stop by. Sam, you rock. David rocks even more. Dave. Damn, Dave. All right, guys. Until I see you next time, you're going to have to take your conversation elsewhere. And please, I encourage you to get the fuck out of my house. Bye-bye, all. Bye.